So Laurent, it's very nice having you and speaking to you. Welcome to the Seed family. As a start, you define yourself as a contact center and customer experience solution provider. Can you share your journey with us?
Yes, certainly. So the company Servion started 25 years ago, and originally it was a development team that worked on contact center products for providers to the contact center industry. Technology providers. Then it also started working on projects for end customers, and it started integrating the different pieces of their contact centers. The telephony, the voice response, the reports, and all those kind of things. That was in the early days of Servion. And then it grew up doing more projects in the contact center and customer experience space, and we'll come back to that. Personally, I've been in the contact center for 20 years or more. And I've been with Genesis, Cisco, and Avaya, and I knew Servion from my previous engagement with those companies. I joined about a little bit less than 2 years ago, and since I joined, we expanded into cloud, AI solutions, chatbots, voice bots, and all the new technologies which are taking part of the customer experience today.
Great, thank you so much. And what are your core areas of expertise as a brand, and what markets are you currently catering to?
Yeah, so our core expertise is really customer experience technologies. And so that includes call centers, customer portals, digital channels, messaging, and all these kind of things. So what we do, we deploy technologies that range from the infrastructure of voice calls, route the calls to the customer service representative, to chatbots and automated customer service. Automation is a very big word in customer experience and customer service today, so we do a lot of that. We are fortunate to be working with some prestigious customers in the UAE and more broadly in the region. And really we want to expand in the Middle East because we see that digital transformation is here to stay, and the countries in the Middle East are very ambitious and very aggressive, rightly so, in digital transformation. So this is what we are looking at.
Great. And can you tell us something about your Middle East expansion plans?
Yes, and it is the reason why we partner with Seed. It's a couple of things. One is we want to be very local, and we want to really understand the market needs very well and understand the requirements of the top customers in the region. So working with Seed gives us a very good window on what is happening and all those customers. That is the number one thing. Second, we want to grow and have more success in this market, and that is what we are doing and why we are jointly investing in that partnership.
Right. Coming back to your particular solution, what kind of technology do you use, and how does it help industry that you cater to? So, what are the key solutions that you provide to the clients?
So, we have a broad range of technologies that we use for our customers. It goes from the contact center infrastructure, from Cisco, Genesis, Avaya, and others, to call recording and quality monitoring. We do a lot of speech technology work with Nuance for speech recognition, also for chatbots. We work with Google, we work with Sestec, which is a Middle Eastern company. And of course, we also develop a lot of applications on top of those technologies. And we use, all the environment you would expect for that, whether it is Java or JS or React or, CI/CD, all the things you would expect from a modern development company.
And how do you look at the strategic partnership with the Seed Group, and how do you think it's going to benefit you in the longer run?
It's really two aspects. One is, as an organization, the Seed Group can help us really better understand the large customers in the UAE, in the government space as well, need and want. And that will help us better address the market needs. So we will be able to better, refine our offers and position our offers and make sure that we gain even more relevancy and that we have even more compelling propositions to the market. Also, a very important value proposition of the Seed Group is the ability to engage with leadership teams at many customers in the region. And that is very important for us as well.
Right. And why did you choose Seed Group, and what are your expectations out of this association in the coming years?
First of all, the partnership with Seed Group is unique for Servion. The proposal that Seed Group has put together for us, it's very promising. And first of all, there was a very good chemistry between the two teams. When we started talking a few months ago, we made progress very quickly on understanding each other and what it is that we want to achieve. So it has to start with that chemistry, because otherwise, the odds of success are not great. So you need to work with people that you feel comfortable with, who are really very professional, speak the same language from a business point of view. Unfortunately, I don't speak Arabic, but I'd like to learn someday, and really have a good cultural alignment. So I strongly believe that we have that. And we were very impressed with the quality of the team we worked with, and also the very structured approach to the partnership. So there is, as you well know, a very clear playbook on how do you do things, which are the steps you need to take from project launch to the definition of the offers, to the training of people on both sides, to how do we approach customers and the like. So it's really very important to have that structure, because then we can create accountability on both sides. Roles and responsibilities are very, very clear. So that's always a very good sign in a partnership. Because we all know what we have to do. It's very clear. It's very structured, and I think that is a great predictor of success. We signed the partnership a couple of months ago, and I think we are off to a very good start. And I'm really confident that we are going to meet the business objectives that we both signed up for.
Looking at the region, or especially our city, why are you choosing Dubai? What benefits do you see in having your base in the Emirate?
Dubai is not new to us. We've been in Dubai for many years already, and we've been fortunate to work with many leading customers in the region, banks and other entities. We also have customers in Bahrain, in Saudi, and in other Emirates. So for us, the region is very dynamic, and what we have seen is really the customer experience is really top of mind for many decision makers and many executives, and the region is modernizing very, very quickly. I don't need to explain that to you, but in many respects, in many fields beyond the customer experience, the region, many enterprises are leapfrogging many of their peers in other countries. So being associated to that is very exciting. We are meeting people who are very enterprising, very enthusiastic, very open to innovation. And that is really a great place to be. We also believe that the digital transformation, which is driving a lot of this, it will only accelerate in the next few quarters and years. And being part of that and helping customers succeed with their own customers, it's really rewarding. That's good for customers, good for the Seed Group, and good for the company.
Yeah, you just mentioned digital transformation, and coming back to your solution, you cite digital engineering as one of your key areas of service. What is digital engineering, and what role do you think it will play across industry in the near future?
Digital engineering, it's about developing application and systems in areas like digital channels, which could be messaging and text and web technologies, such as analytics, and could be speech analytics, it could be data analytics, cloud, and I will put voice even in the digital technologies, because it remains a key component of customer experience. In many ways, now you can access voice via a lot of interfaces, APIs, and so forth. It participates really in the digital world as well. The services we provide, it's about participating in and speeding up the development of those applications. And not only that, but when those applications are deployed, to help our customers run them, take advantage of them, look at the data which are generated, do more analytics, and have a continuous improvement loop, so that you can always create more value out of those applications. Those type of services are very advanced in our space, and I do believe that we are at the forefront of digital engineering. And the good news is, by any account, that is a business which is going to grow, because the demand for such applications and services is really growing very sharply right now.
So businesses around the world have suffered due to COVID-19. What role did your product and service play during this time in specific?
That is a very important question. So first of all, I want to say thank you to our Servion employees who kept delivering to our customers as promised. Frankly, when we realized the situation, what it was in March of 2020, we took the view that we need to protect the health and well-being of our employees. So everybody went working from home. And despite of that, like many organizations, we were not really planning on it. It just happened, so we had to do it. But we didn't lose any productivity. And so the team stepped up. The team managed to deliver to every single customer as planned, which is remarkable. What is also very remarkable is what is true for us was true for customers. Many customers found ways to do things differently and very quickly. We helped them in several ways. First of all, work at home. So we deployed solutions so that our customers could safely, securely work at home, send their agents at home, and continue transacting with their customers. And that was at a time where the demand for contact centers was in many ways exploding. Whether it is in healthcare or in the travel industry or in finance, many people were calling their vendor. And that was a very interesting situation, challenging situation would be a better word. If you take some of them, their revenue were going down while more and more customers were calling. And so, we had to be also flexible from that point of view in helping our customers go through that. So it means provisioning additional capacity, meaning sometimes we had to help customers from a financial point of view and be with them until better days would come, and so forth. From a technology point of view, we talked about work at home, contact center agents, but also we saw demand for know your customer solutions, contactless solutions, whether it is in banking or hospitality or healthcare. Customer outreach solutions were very important as well. And a lot of our customers also needed more capacity. So how could we create and provision more capacity for them to have more agents answering calls? But the most important thing perhaps was self-service to help customers set up hotlines very quickly and decrease the waiting line of calls, especially in the healthcare context. It was very, very difficult, still is for many healthcare institutions. Helping them have quick solutions which help them answer their patient needs from a contact point of view was something which was very important.